Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. When a mouse laughs at a cat, just know that there is a hole nearby. Report reaching us right now is that, two rolling houses that Ooni of Ife has, thrown his weight of anger on two rolling houses in Ile Ife for joining forces to fight against the return of Naomi. That two rolling houses have come together and decided that under no circumstances will Naomi return back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. That if Kabiyesi still wants to be with Olori Naomi, that they will have to do it outside the palace of the Ooni of Ife. But to say that it's in the palace there in Ile Ife, that it will never happen. Or that Kabiyesi cannot continue to do this to them. What is Kabiyesi doing to them? When did it become a crime for a man to be in love and want his wife in his life? Sometimes these people sound as if they have perfect marriages somewhere around Ile Ife, marriages without problems. Now, the reason why this marriage between Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife is out there the way it is because they are A-listers, they are celebrities, okay? Whether you like it or not, these people are big-time celebrities. The Ooni of Ife is a big-time celebrity. Queen Naomi is a big-time celebrity by virtue of the fact that she is the wife to a first-class monarch. Kabiyesi, okay? And so that is why a lot of people are interested in their marriage. A lot of people admire them so much. They want to see them together, okay? And that is why you see it's almost as if their marriage, the stuff is on everybody's lip and all of that. People want to see them together. But right now, with this arrangement of her returning to the palace, which is, waxing very strong in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, even today, we are hearing one report that Ooni has reaffirmed his position that he wants Naomi to return back as it is alleged and rumored and reported, okay? If all the information we keep getting is the truth, that is if the information is the truth, okay? This is what we are hearing. That Ooni has reaffirmed his position that he wants Queen Naomi back in the palace this June. And he's ready to do anything and sacrifice anything and go any length to ensure that this woman returns back into the palace. That he misses his wife and son. That the other time he spent time with Tadenikawo, he got to know how much he has missed his wife and son. And nothing is going to stop him from enjoying that life with his child, the son Tadenikawo. So right now, talking about two rolling houses, you do know that we have two blow-blows in the palace, okay? And blow-blows, the blow-blows are really from Ile Ife right there. And this whole thing is affecting the blow-blows that are in the palace. And these blow-blows, the families are not happy. And one of the major reasons why, it's been very difficult for Queen Naomi to return back to the palace has been because these blow-blow families are alleged to be paying other elders not to ever submit or agree to the fact that Queen Naomi should return back. They kept saying that Queen Naomi embarrassed the Yoruba race by going to put that stuff out there and all of that, okay? Meanwhile, they know exactly what happened to that girl. They know that, she did not do this deliberately. She was pushed into doing it. As a matter of fact, they wanted her to even do more that will cause even so much havoc for her. What they wanted her to do, if not for the grace of God, if she had gone ahead to do what they wanted her to do, we won't be talking about her right now. She would have been far gone because nothing in this world would have made them agree that she reunites with the Ooni of Ife. And these people are quite aware of what happened, but they still are fighting to ensure that she comes. Okay, so majorly, why this is affecting them so much is because of the decision that the small girl with a big God made. Last year, we saw what happened where she came out when she was interviewed during her birthday, okay? During her birthday, during her birthday, she was interviewed, and she said that she was not returning back to the palace. As a matter of fact, she asked the interviewer that, looking at me, do I look like that kind of person? Just me looking at me, I am a very meek person. Of course, you do know that I will never be able to coexist with these strong and powerful women inside the palace. And of all of that, so when the monarch continued to go to her to plead for her return, she made one statement that, look, it's either me or them. I don't like crowd. I can never ever stay inside that palace with them. It's either you let them go. It doesn't matter to me if they stay anywhere else but not in the palace. But if it is for me to come and live with you in the palace with these women, it's something I do know that I will never be able to do. And now people went, they convinced her and tried and convinced her so much. And she said no, that yes, so reconciling with her husband is something that she was ready to do at the time. But, returning back to join the palace, to be in the palace, is something that she wasn't sure she would be able to do, that she wasn't going to do that. And because she was adamant, she said what she wanted, and she stated it very clearly. The monarch didn't know what to do, and the monarch now decided that, the Oloris will have to be relocated, so this woman, the Queen Naomi, will return back with their son, Tadenikawo. Now, that decision is a decision that they have been going back and forth on, and it's been very difficult. The wives have done so much, as we keep hearing, okay? If every information we hear is the truth, okay? Or if all of this information are the truth, okay? So we keep hearing that the women have fought tooth and nail to ensure that this does not happen. The women have been fighting and fighting and fighting over and over to ensure that this doesn't happen, that they are not thrown out of the palace because of Olori Naomi. But unfortunately, June has come, and the monarch is adamant. He wants his wife to come back. Two things: either you let me in without them, or you let them stay without me. And that is what the problem is right now. So right now, as we are hearing, they say two ruling houses are fighting. They have come together to fight in one accord to ensure that this does not happen. And one of the major pain that they have is the fact that their daughters, who are blows, are being thrown out. Meanwhile, the Ooni of Ife is said to have made it very clear that he wasn't throwing anybody out. He loved them. He respected them. We have seen the way he carries these women out there when they are going in events. He carries them. He respects his wives a lot. And that is one thing I think that I also respect about him. And if not for the fact that, people have been so stubborn and misused and misinformed, we were not supposed to have gotten to where we are right now. But they said the Ooni of Ife is so upset and getting so irritated over the fact that these things are happening that he has thrown his weight of angers on these two ruling houses. I'm going to give you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.